When people think you're unfazed and you're just this pillar and you're just this person that nothing bothers, oh good god, buddy, that nothing bothers, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna try to push them buttons. They're gonna try their hardest, their extreme hardest, to get you out of character. I don't know what it is. I don't. Well, most of them will. Some people will just look at it and be like, oh my god, you're just so strong. But a lot of people are going to try to push your buttons and see when you're gonna crack, how long it takes you to crack, what they can do to get that. Like, I just don't know what the purpose is. I mean, I can assume the purpose is to just run experiments. I run experiments on everybody all the time. It sounds crazy, but it's just a thing of like, interesting. Like, you just collect data and just be like, interesting. I am all over the place right now. Let's reset. I do a lot of emotes. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, like, am I gonna be considered ghetto? Then I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. I do think if you believe you're going to be considered something, just remember what you are. Because I think when it comes to a lot of perception, the only reason why that perception holds any weight is because you want to be accepted by society. If you know that I'm intelligent, I could probably outthink anybody in this room. Like, every room I walk in, I believe like I can outthink everybody in this room, and there may be 1 to 2 people in this room that is probably thinking like me, but they still can't outthink me. Like, you just really have to do what. That sounds crazy, but you really just have to do that. Like, I can outthink everybody, and I'm that nigga. Like, I don't understand what the thing is, but when it comes to a lot of people, they try to kind of make it. They kind of make it to seem like you need society's approval, when it's like you really don't. Half of these niggas that you're fighting for their approval are losers. Like, they're freaking losers, and they don't have the mind you have. They just ended up getting, like, they ended up putting themselves in a position to get the things that they got. That's it. You are all the same. We are all the same on a platonic level. Like, clearly when it comes to status, skills, money, those things shift. But the on a core level, we are exactly the same. We all have, I'm not gonna say equal, but on a base level, we're all the same. I'm gonna say that. But yeah, when it comes to people that just want to kind of just push your buttons, they think, and a lot of the time it really be because you have this thing of where, like, especially someone like me, I'm opinionated. If I see that you're doing something that you don't necessarily have to, like, I used to have people around me that be like, yo, like, I have to buy food every day. I have to do this. I have to do that. Mind you, you have a kitchen. You have a big kitchen at that, and you could cook in that kitchen. I only don't like cooking in my kitchen because that shit is a triangle, quite literally. I don't, I don't like that. Like, I like bigger kitchens, so I personally don't cook in here. But I can though. Like, I never would say like I can't do that. Like, I can still cook in there. Literally, the people that I was around, they have bigger spaces. They have kitchens that are actually cute and nice, to where it's like an open space and you can actually cook in there. And they always was like, yeah, I can't do that because then groceries is gonna be more than ordering out. And it's like, I spend $20 every time I order out, and that's only one meal a day, but yeah, groceries, like, even if it's like you're still lazy, because at the end of the, okay, I'm not gonna call nobody lazy. I don't know how it feels to work and, like, as other people, but it's like, even if you might as well like meal prep and do healthier meals for your buck versus continuing buying from these places, and these niggas don't give a fuck about your food. They just throw it, they give it to the delivery driver. It's always a problem. It comes cold. Like, it's all this extra stuff. Um, so I'm very opinionated when it comes to a lot of things. And a lot of people don't like that. Even if they want someone like you around them, because they know that you have a great personality and you are able to, like, brighten a dynamic, or, like, just different things about your character. They still don't like that. Like, because you're kind of poking holes in the film that they put over themselves. So when it comes to even you coming and telling them little things like that, like, they're still gonna tolerate you because overall they fuck with you. But those type of things, they start to try to do things that, like, hit your aura, like, and it'd be crazy because you only realize it once you're out of the situation, or you're out of the friendship, or you're out of this, you're out of that, and you just think like, damn. Like, people will go and do stuff together and then not invite you. They'll talk about how much fun they had together, and then not do stuff with you, and then, like, kind of isolate you, but then make you feel like you're still a part of things, and then blame it on circumstances, blame it on this, blame it on that, and then just always continue with the excuses after excuses after excuses. And then once you make it known that you can see it, and I feel like those people just know that you can see it. It's just a thing of that they don't care, because, again, it's a thing about writing contracts. Every time you see something and you either don't pull yourself out that situation, or you don't say nothing, or you say something but you continue to allow it to happen in the same way, one of three things happen. One, one of one things happen. You sign that contract, and once you sign that contract, you're signing it not only for that day, you're signing it for it to happen again. It could take 5 years to happen again, but you're signing it because you signed it that one time. You're signing the contract of, yeah, this can happen again, and you're giving up your rights to it happening again to you, basically. Or, like, I wanted to finish that analogy so bad. But anyways, you're basically giving up your rights until it happens again, and then that's when the contract comes back, and you renegotiate the terms, and when that contract comes back, you have the chance to sign it again, or you rip it up and say fuck this. And that rip it up, fuck it phase, for some people never comes. But yeah, when you are somebody who understands everything, and you want to be that person, like, yeah, like, I understand when we had less, I used to get more, but now we have more, I get less, or vice versa. And I understand this, and I understand that, and I understand. Like, I was passing this girl, and she was talking about this guy, and she's just like, I understand this, and I understand that, and I'm, I'm just like, there's again, when it's mutual understanding, that's different. But when you're taking on all of this weight, stop taking on people's weight. Like, that's the one thing I've learned. No matter how much, even with E-Star, there's so much stuff I know, so much opinions, so much things I give them, and a lot of it makes sense. A lot of it has been incorporated, but it's just only so much that can be. I'm not taking the weight of E-Star. I'm sorry. And a lot of people in my situation would have been like, I'm gonna push what I have going. And me, I really wanted to do that. I really wanted to be like, nah, like, okay, no, I'm gonna help you with this. I'm gonna do this. One night I took anyways, I'm gonna help you with this. I'm gonna do this. And he even helped me realize too, a lot of the times, like, bro, you know, you don't have to do you don't have to do this. Like, we got ourselves in this situation. We're gonna get ourselves out of the situation. And he allows me to give my opinions. He allows me to do everything I want to do when it comes to the brand, but it's just a thing of, we got ourselves in it. You don't have to take the weight of it. You have your own shit going on. The stash needs to be built. That's how it is all the time. And I just be like, you're right. You are correct. And empathetic people want to do that. But you gotta be cold a little bit. Like, you can't take the weight of everybody else's shit, because who's taking the weight of yours? You don't allow anybody to take the weight of yours, but then you want to take the weight of other people's shit. Stop it. Stop it. I've been seeing a lot of people from high school get pregnant. I've seen a lot of people getting these bitches pregnant. All I'm saying, not high school, not just high school, middle school too. All I'm saying is, congrats to all of you guys. I'm so happy for everyone who are getting these like bundles of joys and stuff. Kudos to y'all, because I just can't imagine having a kid. Not right now, not anytime soon. Probably in 10 years, literally. But just not right now. Like, I told this man, like, yeah, like, we're going to travel for 5 years freely, and then we're gonna think about it. Because I'm not doing it, not right now. But yeah, like, you know, so shout out to all the moms. I know Mother's Day just passed. I hope everybody got what they wanted and what they needed for their journey along the path of motherhood. I think that's how you say that. But yeah, I'm just so excited. Like, I'm so excited for so much stuff. Every time you start hearing me say I'm so excited, I forgot what the original plot of the story was. And then I just remembered that it was, yeah, I don't remember. Hopefully you got a lot of everything. Hopefully my videos be making sense. This is just how my brain works. You either like it or like it. I don't know what else. There's no other option. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave y'all with this. Hopefully I did say at least a message or two in there. If you, no matter what you've done today, I'm proud of you. If you woke up today and you told yourself, nah, I'm not gonna do anything today, I'm gonna rest, you are part of the people that don't do that. You're part of the people that actually do that and allow your body to speak to you. So commend yourself. Say, I'm proud of you, self. I'm proud of myself. Because a lot of people don't allow themselves to rest, and then that manifests into disease. You don't want to be diseased, especially not for a job that's going to replace you at any moment. I think even just seeing the spirit thing happen overnight, that's how quick you can lose your job. So don't lose your life and your job. Like, I think if you told yourself today, I'm gonna rest, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not cooking tonight, I'm ordering out. Kudos